Now that we will be using the graphics module, which adds a number of new data types, such as the point, circle, and rectangle classes, it is easy to make typos and send the wrong data type when creating classes or calling a method. Soon we will learn how to write our own functions, and we will need to make certain we send the correct types to these functions. So while you may not have used the inspect option to check your code very often so far, I recommend you get in the habit of using it. It will help you to catch mistakes more easily as we begin writing more complex code. Let's look at this program, which is similar to the graphics demo code we looked at before, but has a couple intentional mistakes to show how the inspect option can help us. Make certain you are using the updated graphics.py file, not the one from the textbook author's website, as I added some code to the graphics file that works with Python's newly added type annotation features. The code I added does not change the functionality of the graphics module, but it does allow the inspect option to catch more mistakes in your code. If we run it, we see the program crashes. We can see in the crash log where it crashed and how it got to the code it crashed at. The best way to read these crash logs is to start at the bottom and see what it says the error is. In this case, it says there is an attribute error as tuple objects do not have a clone attribute. In Python, the term attribute is a more general term that includes methods. So in this case, it is telling us that tuples do not have a clone method. We haven't learned what a tuple is yet, but it is similar to a list. The next step is to work your way up until you get to code that you wrote. Since we didn't write the graphics module, we'll move up until we get to the code that is from the inspect demo file. You may be able to look at this line and figure out what is wrong, but let's use the inspect option. You can either use the keyboard shortcut we configured in the video demonstrating how to install and set up PyCharm, or you can control-click or right-click on the file we want to inspect and choose Inspect Code. Make certain the option to inspect the file is selected and press OK. It shows 3 warnings. Let's expand the first one. It says the parameter graph win is unfilled. If we select one of the warnings, we can see on the right the code that is involved. We can double-click on that warning, and it shows the line in the editor where the mistake is. This is telling us that we forgot to send the information to the draw method that is needed, which is the window to draw the object in. Normally we would fix this now by adding the win parameter here, but we'll skip it for now so we can see what happens when Python crashes on this error. Let's expand the other warnings. And this shows us that it expected a point, but got a tuple of 2 ints instead. We can double-click on that error, and it shows us the line of code for that error. Based on the message that it expected a point, we can see if we forgot to put point. This also allows us to see that a tuple is created by putting parentheses around a group of data, similar to using square brackets for a list. We'll learn more about tuples and lists later. So we can fix this error by making them points. We can inspect it again. Now we see that the warning went away. Now when we run it, we see that it crashes at line 17 because we did not send the draw method the required parameter indicating the window in which to draw the rectangle. If we had fixed this when we first inspected it, it would have saved us from this crash. So let's fix it now, and we'll inspect it again. And we can see that no suspicious code was found, and we run it, we see that it works as expected. The inspect option won't find every possible mistake in your code, but it can save you time from repeatedly running your program and finding one more mistake each time you run it. And it can also help you decipher what the problem is, as we saw when it indicated that creating a rectangle expected points as the parameters.